media.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and we are getting ready to watch Wednesday episode 5. Yo, if you need to catch up with the previous episodes, there's a link in the description for that. And of course, hey, before we get started, go ahead and give me that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what I'm giving you. Stickers. All right, yo, let's get started. Big shout out to the 90s. Dang! Word? Well, goodness. Oh, he hit him with the rapier.
Sword. They certainly have issues.
Oh, she's snitching?
Hails Sheriff Walker. But it's all Morticia Frump's fault. They were fighting over her.
Look at young Morticia.
You couldn't possibly have been. I don't know what to say, Gomez. Seeing you in handcuffs, accused of murder. I've never loved you more.
Yo, get him, Gomez. Gomez, stay on 1,000. I know people feel some kind of way about Luis Guzman. Listen, I am a Luis Guzman fan. I think he's great. Look at the look on his face.
The fetish air of teenage angst.
Go ahead.
These were the best years of our lives. Were they not, Tish?
They certainly were, McKetty. Still no reply.
Fret not, my plumnet Cupid. I'm sure she's dying to see us.
Let's go.
Oh my God, I love the casting. Look, go ahead with your walk too, Morticia. She got the little swag going with it.
How are you, my little rain cloud?
I thought Thing was filling you in on my every move. I uncovered your feeble subterfuge almost immediately.
Fetal subterfuge.
I'm the target of an attempted murder.
Ah, nevermore. I love you so.
Enid! Let me.
What kind of wolf skin? Is that a wolf in sheep's clothing? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Have you been eating enough red meat?
It's good to see you too, Mom. And you, Dad.
Oh, look at Papa. The old school wiry kind of bristle.
Yeah. I got a text this morning. You?
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started here. Probably some.
She is just, it's something about her face that you just cannot just stop staring at it. She's just beautiful.
I made it.
Oh.
Wouldn't miss this for the world.
Oh, that was unexpected, wasn't it?
Guess you misjudged her.
That sounds like Trouble in Paradise.
Our old yearbook. I haven't laid eyes on this in over 20 years.
Morticia dress always be like laid out and flowing.
Filled a room with your presence, like a stately sequoia tree.
Ooh.
And I guess that would make you the lumberjack.
Uh-oh.
Really?
The hater.
Well, that is odd. May I borrow this for the weekend? That way Gomez and I can take a little walk down memory lane.
Starting with the monster that killed Rowan and put Eugene in the ICU. Although I do hear he's on the mend.
Ooh, you see the lip twitch?
I'm not a lab rat.
Dr. Kimbert and I have spoken, and we both agree it would be most beneficial for you all to attend a family session this weekend.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
But anything for our little girl.
Man, they love you. You try to pretend and hide in the darkness, but your parents love you.
You got one kid in the ICU, a bunch of people in the morgue. I don't want any more.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Heart gonna go a little tweedledee.
You got the results already? All right.
Bet it was a match. Yep.
He just blew his brains out.
What? Huh. 12:50, huh? Well, they got 10 more minutes. I bet they've been in the whole 40 minutes just chilling.
I mean, for me, it's been hard.
not having Wednesday around. I never thought I'd miss being waterboarded so much. Enough.
Better let them love on each other. Pugsley's still on the snacks.
Thanks for the candy.
Actually, that's potpourri. Why don't you take the bowl?
Oh. He over here eating potpourri.
Potpourri?
They do look like bits of apples, right?
Say that man's name to me. You think he'd give a damn about some single mom and her daughter if we weren't sirens?
That is no way to talk about your stepfather.
Wow, she came with the receipts.
You sirened your way into Nevermore.
I finally make something of myself and you want to destroy it.
You haven't made squat, Bianca.
I thought she was about to say biatch.
A siren can never change her scales.
Huh.
You got until the end of the weekend to say your goodbyes.
Damn. Well, I'm rooting for Bianca.
I harvested hive number 3. The bees miss you, Eugene.
He survived. Wow.
We all do.
Oh, poor things.
It's gonna be okay, right? I should go.
All that family messing you up.
We got security footage?
Nope. Camera was obscured. Black bubblegum. Got them scrubbing through video to find out how long.
Oh, wow. They're going to blame Wednesday, huh?
Now I got my proof.
What a creepy statue. I thought they blew it up. Burned it down. Oh, that's why it looks like that. There's a big difference in grace between the two. Dang. Do we think that's the young man that was murdered? Garrett Gates. Oh, what kind of pancakes are those?
I am famished.
Just raw fish and sushi. Okay, saw that.
You're not hungry, darling?
My appetite eludes me, Mother. The same way the truth eludes you.
Now.
She'll never believe us. We must stay strong.
Are those vegetable tacos Gomez are eating?
Alone to distract her.
Ugh. There's nothing but red meat at the werewolf table. Oh, here come the law. You know what it's about because you probably planted it.
To the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Dad?
To the right to an attorney. You cannot afford.
Dang, that'd just call him out. I couldn't wait until after the festival was done. Yo, even in jail, his hair is laid.
The headstone read Garrett Gates, the very boy you've been arrested for murdering. Care to explain?
Dang, even Thing is like.
It all came to a head the night of the Raven Dance. Your mother and I stepped out to catch our breath.
Oh, young love. I love it.
Unstoppable.
Dang, go. Come on, Gomez. Got the fight, man.
Terrible accident.
Damn. You ran him through.
They found you as cold-blooded as I do.
The right way to flay a rattlesnake.
They really do taste like chicken when prepared properly.
Wow.
So as far as fatherhood goes, I would say you've been more than adequate.
Oh.
Gracias, Wednesday.
Get me in my feels.
Your father doesn't just have Garrett's blood on his hands, he's got the whole damn families.
Really? Really had him catch it like that, word?
That's so sweet. You didn't have to get me anything.
I know, but I thought we got off on the wrong foot this weekend.
Pops hasn't said barely a word. That's interesting though, because like in our own world, right, we have our own little subgroups that have high expectations, and to see it done in a monster format is very telling. Oh, we out in the secret spot, huh? Yeah. That's right. The alumni.
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
No.
Oh, she ran him through, huh?
What I'd done. Your father was so calm and brave.
OG Gomez took the rap. See, not for my woman.
Put this back on the table. Go.
The only problem is, like, she got her hands all on the blade for fingerprints. That's the only thing.
How can that be?
There's only one way to find out.
But we want to know. Oh, excavating a grave. Empty. No. Oh.
Hello, Garrett.
She really took a moment to bask in the death, the smell of death.
Not even the long arm of the law could keep us apart.
At least we have one last night.
Yes.
I've seen jackals with more self-control than you two.
Garrett was dying.
Before you stabbed him.
You look even more ravishing as an innocent woman.
Look, for once, could you two get off of each other and focus?
Oh.
You're still worthy to be called my son! Kill all those outcasts. Sneak into that dance and spike the punch bowl.
Oh.
The night Garrett died, he had a vial of nightshade poison that broke in his pocket. He wasn't just trying to kill Father.
He was trying to kill everybody.
He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
Damn. But how do you prove that?
All charges dropped.
My father will be released immediately with a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office.
Dang. From the sheriff's office.
Do we have a deal?
Dang, she said it with a little bit of bass in her voice. Where's that apology?
Sorry about all this.
I don't hold grudges. Only blood debts.
Only blood debts?
He has his mom to thank for that.
Oh. All right. No bad blood. I thought it would have been some, I'll get you again, Gomez. Yeah. My homie got out. He did his bid. Need his record expunged. Yeah, that sister's still around, I bet. Papa gonna say something? Guess he don't need to.
I'm proud of you, kiddo.
Hey.
You do you.
Hey, go ahead, Papa. Damn. I wonder if they can influence each other with their
Don't
gifts.
push it. Thank you, Mother.
What? Well, oh, she stepped in for a little bit of affection. Okay. Yeah, your mama is, yeah. In every aspect of that. She left her a clue. That sounds like a mob. Raven.
What on earth?
Oh, they're coming with pitchforks and torches? Oh no. You gonna unite them under a common banner? The outcasts? I don't know if that's gonna really work out for you. Oh my gosh. Once again, Jenna Ortega does her thing. Well done, little lady. Okay, so this was Ganjan Montiero. So this was one of the very first episodes that we've seen this season where it wasn't Tim Burton, right? I like this one. I like the pace of this one. Tim Burton's can be a little slow, just a teeny bit slower, not a whole lot slower. But it was really well done. Hey, once again, Wednesday, played by Jenna, is really well done. This was an episode that I kind of really wanted because I wanted to see a little bit more of the family. But so I kind of half got what I wanted because, you know, I want to see Uncle Fester. And we didn't see Uncle Fester. I want to see Uncle Fester. And there's no way he could not be in the series, right? There's no way. Because he's just, you know, that big of a character. So I'm sure it's probably going to be, at this point, I'm expecting it to happen like the season finale. All right, so we have like the rich family of the town who's upset, been disrespected, feeling that they've been disrespected because the school was set up on their land, which was a prior descendants to some of the pilgrims that were there. The last previous family that Gomez killed is allegedly dead. Well, we saw the body of the son. I think Pops went crazy, Mom's killed herself, whatever it is. But there is one, and that was the daughter, who was just missing, lost at sea. Come on now, we know this. She's definitely gonna pop back up somewhere. As far as some of the other characters and them popping back up, we got a chance to see Eugene's family, and then you know we got some cool kind of like disclosure regarding the fact that you know he was ride or die for Wednesday, and you know and told his parents and. She was cool enough to, you know, at least pay her respects. I thought that was good. What'd you all think about like the young Gomez scenes and young Morticia and them being together? It didn't have like the exact same kind of chemistry that the older version with Luis Guzman and the modern day Morticia, Catherine Zeta-Jones. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. It was still interesting. I'll tell you what is kind of interesting though is the relationship with Bianca and her mom, the two sirens, and how Bianca sees her subgroup of the sirens as being kind of like some hustlers, right? Like they got to, you know, they scheme things. If you can control people's thoughts and the things that they do, then yeah, you would think that they would have been used that to benefit from. But I think the most interesting thing to me, a part of that conversation, was Bianca's mom was saying that her siren, whatever the juice is that gets it flowing, I guess it's drying up. Maybe it's a thing of when sirens get old or whatever it is. And that was enough to change Bianca's idea and mind and potentially go back home. So we have to see like who her stepdad is going to be, which could be interesting as well. So I want to see how that kind of unfolds. This is all just, you know, this whole episode, the whole through line of this episode is just family, because we got a chance to jump in Enid's family too, the little young wolfling, and we got to see her overbearing mother who's trying to like force her growth and development into wolfdom. I guess that's what we're looking for. Quiet father, didn't really say much, but they were very supportive at the very end. So yeah, so we got to see four families. We got to see Bianca's family. Yeah, we got to see Eugene's family. Of course, we got to see the Addams family, and Enid. I think that's it for as far as that goes. Oh, and then reconciling old issues, because we have the the sheriff who had a bone to pick because he thought that he messed up a case and let a killer get away who was Gomez Addams. So that it ended. I don't know. I guess I thought there was gonna be like some beef between the sheriff and Gomez. Like, I'll get you again, that kind of thing. I know I said it like jokingly, but I thought that's where that was gonna go. But they're like, oh yeah, my bad, water on the bridge. We'll just kind of like keep it moving. Let's see what else was there. I guess that was about it. I guess there was another thing I was kind of expecting to get a little bit more out of, and that was like the psychiatrist scene, because I know that bit it's kind of been used before in a lot of other different forms of storytelling, where real truths kind of get out, at the psychiatrist's office. So it wasn't like they didn't really go for it with that. It was, I guess, just enough to expose Morticia's half truths. We're not telling like the whole story for Wednesday, but that's okay. It was still all good. They had some cool little gags to go along with it, like when Thing's hand was on the was on the window. That whole joke with, I guess that's like prison love. That was great. And then like her like grilling her father too. I thought the flashback scene was kind of good. I'm not mad at that. We don't really see a whole lot of Pugsley, but this isn't really his story, so I guess we can keep that on the back burner. And Pugsley just doesn't really seem that much of an interesting character regarding this particular series. I'll say this though, they've done a really good job leveling out the actress who plays the principal, Larissa Weems. Gwendolyn Christie is her name, and normally, because she's a woman who's large in stature, a lot of times if she's like standing next to people, she absolutely dwarfs everybody. There was a scene in a couple of episodes ago when she was standing next to Christina Ricci, who plays Marilyn Thornhill, and you can see like this massive height difference. But typically, what I've seen with some of her projects, they do a really good job of like normalizing her height. Like, she's taller, but she's like a really larger woman. But in this episode, when she's kind of like biting back at Wednesday, they did some cool stuff with the camera, made the camera a little bit lower than her and forced that perspective of her being powerful and big. And it really sells. You don't really have to like push it that much because she really is that, So, I feel like some of the claws are coming out. And I do believe that she is doing it for the greater good of the school. So we'll see how that pans out now that the school is revolting. Because nobody's really like had to pay the price for the Carrie scene when they put the fake pig's blood during the dance. But I'm sure we'll get some of that a little bit later. Hey, once again, it's just it's a fun romp. It's nothing overly deep. I'm talking about the series as a whole. It's nothing overly deep. You don't have to sit there and do a lot of cross-referencing for even some of the old jokes and stuff. You don't have to be an old school Addams Family fan in order to find your space and enjoy what's going on. And I thought this episode was a really good refresher of getting in touch with some of the older characters. It was fun. I'm still all in. Looking forward to episode 6. We only got 3 episodes left, 6, 7, and 8. And then we'll see where we're gonna go with that regarding the next seasons. Hey, if you are a new subscriber, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button. If you want to support the channel, got some stickers, some shirts, cool little merch. And I think that's about it. I will catch you all for episode 6. Thanks for hanging out. All right, peace.